Hello? Is this thing on? I don't even know. There are a bunch of people here. Hi, Alan. Hi, Chris. Jeff. Tiffany. C. Kramer. Stacy. So many names. Barracuda does sound nice. Anyway, I'm Jamie. This is Dead Dodge Garage Live, and it's the dark, spooky parking lot edition. I'm not going to hang out very long. I don't think the locals appreciate my existence.
It's hot.
It is hot and sweaty. But anyway, I thought I'd hop on. I found a little bit of service, so I want to leave everybody hanging or whatever.
The mosquitoes are getting in.
Oh, that's not good. The truck got bored. Hello, McLevin. How's it going? Oh, God. Got him. Wow, that's a big bastard.
There's a lot of mosquitoes here.
I'm somewhere in Oklahoma. I don't even know where. How spooky? You tell me.
There's a dog.
There is a random dog. Peter Dollar, Ego for Garage, Mike Holst, Lovejoy, Snow Monk, Kevin, Hot Shoe, Rabid Transit Garage, mostly Mopar. We've seen so many things. We were at the Roswell Alien Museum this morning. That was fun. We saw so many aliens. Hi, Glenn. Hi, Crash's Roadrunner Garage. Jeff says hi. She doesn't exist. Do not perceive her. Yes, we're in Oklahoma. We'll be at Joe's tomorrow afternoon. Hi, Jeff. Brian Fisher. How We Roll Auto. That's a new one. Have you added any 5-point part stickers yet? No, but I need one. It's on the list. How We Roll Auto just left Mo Party. Nice. Joe called me from the road home from there earlier. Don't forget to pay your tolls. Yeah. There should be sound. Hopefully you can hear me. It'd be really silly if you couldn't. Please don't start crying. Okay. Oh, Blair Witch Project. Got it. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't call the authorities. I'm fine. I think there's a Red Bull in here somewhere.
There is.
Can I reach it? That is the question. On my side?
I don't know where yours is. That's mine.
That's you.
Here, I can.
Good evening, Bill James. How is it going? Oh. Did the audio switch to the truck? That would be really silly. Hold on. No, I think we're good. A human hack. How's it going? Tony Sears is here. Bell James, I'm remarkably close to your house. Not that close. Thank you. Red Bull time. We still have to drive a ways tonight. Another hour and a half, maybe? Something like that. Snack in a box. Everything is working perfectly. Yeah, I'm sure you're right. 107 of you out there. Thanks for hanging out. Todd Denio is here. How's it going? Guys at Wildcat were super chill. Yes. PSTU will be up in my hood this week. Oh, I think, wait, did I know that? Or was that someone else? I can't remember. No good with names. Yes, the CUDA looks amazing. I've been getting all kinds of pictures of it in all kinds of different random places. Stephen Andrews in the house. How's it going? Everything is working perfectly. Audio sounds like I'm in a truck. Yep. I actually brought a nice mic and headphones and like all the things, but yeah, we have to drive more tonight, so we couldn't get a hotel early. Yeah, well. Stacy broke the rear end in his Mustang too. Wow. Wayne Bozell says the Sykeston lug police are onto me. Yeah. I fixed it. It's all fixed. Rad. Vintage Adventure Drives just got done editing a video where he was screaming down the highway, banging gears in the garbage can's fiercest competition. Dude, I've driven mine a block. That's it. So we'll see. I've been through Oklahoma a couple times before. Martin Adams, Larry Barker, Jeff Hutchins. Is 100 psi too much oil pressure? I think so. Connor Lake Havasu is here. Just got back from a road trip, getting an 833. Nice. Spitfire Mike, straight axle has always been my like plan B, but I have a friend with a straight axle gasser Barracuda called the UFO, which is really funny, and so I don't necessarily want to replicate his work. Cool vibe. Feels like we're on surveillance somewhere. We might be on surveillance somewhere. Did you figure out the oil pressure thing? Yeah, I think my rocker shafts are both backwards. Goofy Goober, any interesting roadside attractions? We went to Four Corners and the Roswell Alien Museum. Nice. Big Mike's Hoopty Barns first drive will happen at No Name. I'm going to do something before that. But yeah. Get some camping content for a second channel. We have had no luck finding camping.
Campsite websites are notoriously terrible.
Terrible. Snowmonk, No Name is in Sikeston, Missouri.
That dog rolled over. I'm gonna go try to pet the dog.
I am on real time here, yes. My wife's gonna go try and pet a dog. Good luck. Gary Herger says, must be terrible driving a truck without the fear of braking. Well, there's still a Hemi in it, so, you know, there's that. Light bulb fun. What's the story of the GE auto lamp matte fender cover? A guy gave me that with a bunch of tools and stuff. And he also gave me the moon stickers that I put on the Barracuda. I hear a mosquito. I will end you! Bit of rain at Granddad's Junk's place. We have been chasing lightning storms this entire trip. Crazy. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Taco Time. Thank you, Jeffrey Nunez. Glad to see the Barracuda videos are doing so well because it's all I've been working on and I don't have much else. Oh, Vintage Adventurer Drives will be leaving Oklahoma Thursday morning after he gets off work. I'll be driving 500 miles to get to Sikeston. Nice. It's only 500 miles from here? That ain't bad. We've already driven 2,000? I don't know. Any idea when Tom will get his new OE collection on his eBay store? I don't know. I really don't know what his plan with that is. Jeff Melitich, when did you leave Aberdeen? Thursday at 11-ish. Right on time as usual. My wife would really like you to see her souvenir from the Roswell Alien Museum. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's get some light. Hopefully you can read that. There's also a patch. Will we receive gas station burritos? Dude, reviews. We have yet to get burritos. What on God's gray earth? Cocky Man just sent a $200 super chat. Good Lord. Thank you. Direct injection gas engines have issues with carbon behind intake valve, but diesel engines don't. Why? Reversion? Lack of vacuum in the intake? Drawing stuff back, maybe? That's not how it's supposed to work. I don't know. I'm not that smart, but thank you. Good Lord. That'll pay for some gas. Did you know that gas is much cheaper down here than it is where we come from? And I apologize. I really can't see comments on here very well, and especially now that there's a super chat. I can only see one at a time. So if I miss your comment, I apologize.
Tiffany says that Zero could hear us.
Oh! So we've got a family member watching our house and the two dogs, but our dog Zero is not to be trusted near other dogs. Thankfully, Tiffany, who's in the comments course, Mrs. Allen, runs a dog boarding place, and so we took Zero to her. Oh, he can hear us. He looks so happy, kind of. Also like he wants to chomp, which is kind of the whole problem. Anyway, yes, gas is cheaper everywhere compared to here. Please don't do that. Don't Can you? Okay, now I can't see comments at all. Hang on. I have to break things. Hold on. See if this fixes it. Nope, that didn't fix it. Coming in hot. No. Okay, this is a problem because I can't read comments now. Okay, I'm having to go the wrong way. Now I can read comments again. Oh, Plymouth on Plywood. I was on my way to Roswell last year, stopped in Hobbs for the night. That's when Roswell flooded, so we went north to Fort Sumner and checked out Billy the Kid's grave instead. Wow. Cave Dave is heading to Sykeston Thursday. It will be a horrible 2-hour, 24-minute drive. I believe I'm going to be there Thursday as well. Tell a ghost story. And then the Barracuda started all by itself. Hello, believe in yourself. How's it going? Yes, that was a super chat for the ages. Thank you, Cocky Man. I wish I could have answered your question. Bullwag says, short answer, beside vacuum considerations, most diesels don't have as harsh of an emission system. EGR on a diesel is a real problem, and they're ubiquitous, whatever. They all have them these days. Modern Cummins engines have big problems with the grid heaters crudding up with carbon deposits because of the EGR systems. So that's not always the case, but I think I know what you mean. If you look at the valves of a 3.0 Eco Diesel, you will find the valves and everything else carboned up. Nice. Again, I can barely see comments. I apologize if I miss yours tonight. And I'm not going to be here long. I just want to make sure everybody knows that. I just wanted to hop on and say hi. Let you all know we're alive and stuff. Why are you traveling? I must have missed something. No Name Nationals. It's a drag race event in Sykeston, Missouri for YouTubers with over 500 subscribers. And I have over 500 subscribers, so I decided to do that. Snowmonk is out. See you later. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I've wanted to go there forever. It's one of the reasons I started my channel, actually, and I just haven't yet, but this year I am. David is here and says, how is the trailer doing? Hub's hot, question mark. No. Did you make a dog friend?
No, it wants nothing to do with me.
Sounds right. Is Perky finally getting a quarter-mile time? Nice. No, the trailer's doing great. I did realize I don't have my trailer spare, not that it was really worth having. I have AAA. Hopefully they don't mind trailer problems. Yeah. Yes, guns and gears. Yes, of course. Yeah. Well, they don't spray into the intake necessarily. They spray at the intake valve, through the intake, into the port. Not even at the valve necessarily, but toward the port. Hence the name port injection. Yes, hopefully the Barracuda actually works like on a drag strip, but even if it doesn't, like, we've already achieved so much. I'm proud of us. Stick a flashlight under your chin, scare the kids. Oh yeah, I probably could do that actually, but I'm not gonna. Believe in yourself. Yesterday I paid $3.10 a gallon for regular. We saw $2.25,
Yeah, I think that was
$2.30, but I think the cheapest I've paid was $2.70 something.
$2.68, I think. And we get some for $2.68.
Sounds right. Of course, a lot of that is 85 octane. Thankfully, the truck doesn't mind. Yeah. Much more driving tonight. Yeah, another like 2 hours, I think. Yeah, sounds right. Thank you, Full Garage. Thank you, Plymouth on Plywood. Much appreciated. Haha! Oh, hold on. Fox can fix the garage. Shall be on the road tomorrow. Going Ohio to Arizona. Moving my oldest. No time for no name. Well, that's unfortunate, but have fun. Oh, wow. Vintage Adventure Drives is at 954 subs and counting. Started working on my channel December 22nd, 2024. I started on mine December 24th or 5th or 6th, somewhere in there. 2021? Is that right? That's right. Yeah, end of 2021. So end of this year will be 4 years. years. I'm sure I said hi to Bell James. I'm closer to his house right now than I probably ever have been. Yes, the CUDA came a long way in a short time. Very true. Scott DeForge is here. Hi, Scott. Hey, Jamie, enjoyed the Garbage Can CUDA Thrash video today. Be safe, have fun, and bring it back in one piece. I will do my best. All Classics is here. Thank you very much, my friend. Are you in the Enid area? No, I don't know where I am. Hold on. What?
Looking at me.
Oh, I thought something spooky happened. Where am I? Okima? I-40 somewhere. Yeah, Okima. I'm outside of that. I don't know if that's how you say that, but. Yeah, what was the last place we stopped? I don't know. We're through Oklahoma City by a ways, like hour and a half. And we still have to get to, oh, I zoomed out. I can see the whole earth. Oh, and it's upside down. That's a headache. We still have to get into Arkansas tonight, so we're going to be driving kind of late. Dan Tupper, how's it going? Dr. Whoopass's dad's first car was a 67 CUDA Fastback with a swap 340. One of these days, I'm going to get my hands on one. I love those cars. Thank you, Banana Truck. Excuse me. Yeah, we talked about that last week, Vintage Adventure Drives. Time for a transmission rebuild. Phenomenon's new band has a new YouTube channel with a whole 20 subs. I wanted to make one for Morning Orange, but I don't know if there's going to be one much longer. So, Wild Bill is here. I am not in a cave. I'm in a ram, and I'm only here for a few minutes. Nice. Fox can fix it. Start around COVID days. Should hit 10K subs this year. Nice. Talk about 273 rocker oiling, please. The holes face the valves, question mark. That's the way they are facing. That's the way everyone on the internet says they're supposed to face. I think they're wrong. I think they're supposed to go the other way. So I'm going to flip them the other way. Oh, the truck got bored. Spooky.
We're not even in a place.
We're not in a place.
No, there's no.
This place is a bad place.
We're at the Golden Pony Casino.
Casino, indeed. Oh, once in Arkansas, you'll only be 11 hours from me. What's an 11-hour drive between friends? Oh, my sister's here. I am 58 miles from Bell James. Yep, that sounds about right. Nice. Pretty good chance we see him on this trip. Thanks, Grease Belly Garage. Take it easy. We're going to get eaten by bugs. Can we get a song? My guitar is under the back seat. It would be really hard to get that out. Oh, I pronounced that correctly. Vintage Adventure Drives will be about 15 miles south of where we're at work tomorrow. Wow. I look like a disembodied head floating in darkness. A disembodied head wearing a Scrap Pack shirt. But yeah. Kevin Buckman is happy I'm making my dreams come true. Thank you. Follow your dreams, even if they're dumb. Yes. Yes. Creepy. Is Okima where Woody Guthrie was from? I saw a Guthrie Street, so that might make some sense. Be safe on your travels. Thank you, Guns and Gears. It got bored again. It just doesn't want convenience lines.
Do you need me to hold a flashlight?
No, it's probably not necessary. Spitfire Mike says I'll have a blast banging that Slick Shift 833. Yes, I'm sure I will. The Golden Pony is a rough place. Yeah, we're not going in there. Acapella. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? There you go. Settings perfect for Bohemian Rhapsody. You're probably right. Nice. Rob Bobbert was not expecting a stream tonight. Well, it happened. Mad Mike 8's here. Does my truck have something up on yours? Yours doesn't have a sub under the seat. It's not under the seat. It's against the back wall. In fact, I think there might be two of them. Fox can fix the garage. I thought on rocker holes they faced up towards the push rods to fill that little cavity. Then the overflow ran back down to the valves. Rocker. What cavity? There's no cavity. I don't know what you mean. But in the when I first put it together, it had the holes facing the other direction. Ozark's where we're going. All Classics Restoration has an uncle there. I had them facing the other direction, not up, but angled the other direction on the driver's side, and it oiled normally. So I'm going to put them both that way and see what happens. Dust Devil Garage says, what day do you plan on getting this iced in? Thursday, I believe. Plymouth on Plywood sent me $19.99. Eighth of a tank on me. Thank you. It only holds 22 gallons, which is actually kind of inconvenient, but it does help with the P-stop timing. You don't want a Mercedes-Benz even if the Lord bought it. Yeah, I don't. Six dropped in. Hi, Six. Thank you. Bill Mize is here, and he just sent me $100. Thank you, Bill. Wow. I got some tools Bill sent my way as well. They're in the extra toolbox in the trunk. Thank you very much. What a guy. Rocket Tom dropped in to say it looks like a Halloween movie. Yeah, the lighting's not the best. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, that's okay. Blink twice if you need help. Go nuts, gang. Poncho and Lefty's fantastic. I probably can't play it anymore. Gary Hergert loves the 50-gallon tank on his truck. Yeah, I wish this had an extended range. The most I've ever been able to put in it is 22 gallons. So it probably holds like 26, I guess. Yes, Tom is just checking in. McLovin sent me $25. Here's the other half of a tank on me. Thank you. I have my Streamlight. I just don't want to illuminate myself right at the moment. Jay Hunto's Garage in the house. Good video today, as always. Looking forward to the upcoming road trip and drag race videos. Go, man, go. Thank you, Jay Hunto. Appreciate that. Going in hot again.
People are in a hurry to get to the
Golden
Pony.
This is where the party's at. The truck is so confused. It keeps turning lights off, but then turning them on again. Rodney Bird is here. How's it going, Rodney Bird? Just watched the oil pressure debacle video finally. My 416 at 100 psi cold, hot, maybe 40 in gear, 80 above, 3000 hot. Yeah, mine makes more than that hot. It's a problem. We're getting a hotel. The other DDG Dust Devil Garage sent me $10 to help get you there. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Man, this is like 5 tanks of gas. Thanks, everybody. Did Alan write a pit crew manual? No, it's all in my head. She's not going to make the actual race. She's in for the first part of the trip. She's going to be there for testing, and then she's going home. She has better things to do. Yes, David, I know you re-upped your shirts. My merchandise is the best. That is not a lie. Feel free to buy Dead Dodge Garage shirts because they're really nice. They are the comfiest shirts. I recently bought a shirt from some random company on the internet, and I had to pay. I didn't get the deluxe one like my shirts because they cost over $30. So I got the cheaper one, and I kind of regret it. But anyway, the point is, for the quality and the excellent designs, they're very affordable. So go to shop.deaddodgegarage.com and buy all of them.
Got it.
Got him.
There's a dead bug on the
Great. There's crumbs everywhere too. Dan Rose, what type of engine mounts does the 318 LA have? I saw bosses in the middle of the block. Yeah, 89, they started adding the side bosses, but they weren't used. Now it's fully spooky. There's a button. They were used in Dakotas, and then they were used in Rams starting in 94. LA's and even Magnum blocks still have the ears for the earlier style mounts. They always did. The side pads were only added in the late 80s. I think when those engines were put in Dakotas, which I actually thought was later than 89.
The dog's going to the casino now.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Trudge MN says, good luck in Sykeston. FYI, Lambert's is way overrated. People keep telling me I have to go there, though. Good morning, Patrick Ramberg. How's it going? Rich Riker got here. Really wasn't sure you were going to do a show tonight. Well, I had to. At least a little one. Drink. Yeah. Any Buc-ee's along the way? We passed one, didn't stop, and there was a sign that said, after the Buc-ee's, with the Buc-ee's symbol, that said, we'll be back in 1,093 miles or something. Robert Fitch has sent me $15 and says, oh, and Chris Freemaster sent me $20. Thank you, Chris. This is for an adult beverage for both you and the missus and a tip for the bartender. Thank you kindly. And Dan Orcutt sent $19.99, a little more gas money. Man, thanks, everybody. I certainly didn't come here to beg for gas money, but it's very much appreciated. This trip is expensive.
I refuse to sleep in the truck.
Yeah, Mrs. Jamie does not want to sleep in the truck. I'd do it. David says, I really realize you don't make much on the shirts since they're half the price of other YouTubers. Thanks for keeping them affordable. Yeah, that's why I do it. I just want people to be able to buy them. I do make a few bucks, though. And so if you buy merch, it certainly does help me. It supports me directly. No one else makes money on them except for Shopify and Printful. So there you go. Oh, yes, there's a car show at Lambert's on Thursday. I'm going to try and go to that. Are you drinking and driving? This is a Red Bull. Red Bull. And I'm not driving, but I am behind the wheel and I have control of the vehicle. So, yeah. Sleeping in the car is the worst, says Tiffany. Yeah, it's not great. Rodney Bird. Casey's is a much more sane and manageable Buc-ee's. I've seen several of those. Oh, what's the tow vehicle? Sounds like it ain't the Ram truck. No, we're in the 2019 Ram this time. You can't see it because it's fully dark and spooky in here. But, yeah, the Ram truck wasn't the move this time. So we've got the trailer and the 2019 Ram. Vented seats. Rich Riker, the big question, will it make a full pass? I hope so. I need to adjust second gear. Keith Hill, what kind of car did your aluminum 4-speed come out of? The main case would have been in an F body. But they were also used in other things. But yeah, aluminum overdrive case with early guts in it. And the tail housing is a custom aftermarket piece for racing use. Bill Mize, the race is Friday and Saturday. Yes, Nicholas Johnson. Yes, I have to buy the merch myself from the website myself, and I do because they're so comfy. But also, representing or whatever. Tim Jefferson just made it. What did I miss? You missed a lot of things. I'm in Oklahoma, outside of Asino. There are dogs wandering around in places. And I'm probably going to get moving pretty quick here because I want air conditioning again.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's not pleasant, but yeah. Anyway, stuff's happening. Going to No Name Nationals. I will be there. I think we're getting to Sykeston Thursday. And then Red Bull does give you wings. And then we'll be at No Name Friday and Saturday. And I'm planning on probably camping out, but I don't really know yet. See what happens. Die! Mark is here. How's it going, Mark? Yeah, I've slept in the ramp truck, which is going to be a lot harder. Oh, heather color options are rare. I know, but they're so nice. That's all I buy. This is black heather. Yeah, I've done ramp truck road trips where I slept in the cab, and it's going to be way worse now that it has bucket seats. But Hot Shoe says it's 75 Fahrenheit in OKC. It was much warmer than that when we drove through there.
78 where we are right now.
The phone fell over while you're stationary? No, I was hitting a bug. Tim Jefferson, can't wait to see you make passes. Best of luck. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, man. The Crown Vic Express. Nice. Good times. Tony Sears sent me $20 for the pursuit of world domination and corn dogs. Thank you very much, Tony. If there were 3 more of you, it would be like the Bohemian Rhapsody video. Yes, someone said that. Oh, I was thinking about being in the car, Wayne's World, and that's why I started headbanging. It all makes more sense now. I forgot they were disembodied heads or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Casey Harper was so happy seeing you rattle around in the garbage can. Well, there's going to be more of that. Thank you, Stephen Carter. Yes, if I ever need anything, I will certainly post about it. I actually have like a black book kind of thing of people across this great nation who have offered help and spots to crash and tools and that sort of stuff. So if you've ever done that, you're probably in my big list and you might hear from me someday. So thank you. Nicholas Johnson. If you were from Big Car YouTube, you'd be showing up with the same slap together car, but make sure to complain you'll have to let off because you don't have the 850 cage yet. I don't have a roll bar at all. And people have asked about that. You have to run faster than I think it's 749 or quicker in the 8th. And I am not going to be there. So we're good. Dude, when I started racing the Demon, I wasn't fast enough to even need a helmet. I'm well past that now. Is there a playlist on this drag car build? Because I admit I'm out of the loop. Yes, Lightbulb Fun. The playlist is called Garbage Can Cuda. And there are videos from before we were building it as a drag car, but the last 3 or 4 episodes have been that. And I put out a video talking about my plan for it like a year ago and then never actually started on it. Something like that. Rodney Bird says, hope to drink a beer with you after the racing is done, Friday or Saturday. Sounds awesome. I will see you there. Looking forward to it. Oh, wrong button. Should be the Crown Vic in. Nice. I just realized how crooked this parking lot is. You can't tell, but I'm actually at an angle. Paul Wortman sent me $10. Thank you, Paul. Much appreciated. Again, I didn't come here to beg for gas money, but I will spend all your money on gas, adult beverages, and corn dogs. Donnie's here. Hello, Donnie. Good night, Donnie. Vintage Adventure Drives is going to buy some moose drool for after the races. I've got some ciders in the cooler. Casey Harper. I'll be ecstatic if I break into the low 9s with my build when I get it finished. I am optimistically hoping that the Barracuda will be close to the Demon, but I'm certainly not banking on it. I mean, it's a fully untested car. So, yeah. John M., have you fixed the oil pressure issue on the Barracuda? No, but I think I know what it is, and I'm going to fix that when we get to Joe's. Probably tomorrow. Hopefully. Ben's Machines is here and says, hello, love watching the Garbage Can Cuda. Awesome. Well, there's more coming. Donnie might still be here. Yes, he asked if I wanted a sticker for the car, and I don't. Then he said he was considering doing some like vintage style designs, so that I could be open to. Or we'll just get it hand lettered. That's what I'm thinking. Excuse me. 194 of you out there. Thanks for joining. Absolutely. Much appreciated, Paul. Vintage Adventure Drive's car was in the low 9s when he last ran it. Street tires don't hook and my drive shaft loop isn't in the mail. You should have told me you were running in the 7s, because then you could have gotten me to break my car. And you'd have an easy win. Historically speaking, I mean, that's the way it's gone. Ted Kurth says, because of you, I want a 73 Charger. You're welcome. Dude, there was a 72 and a 73 Charger, a pair of Chargers for sale in Raymond, which is like 45 minutes from home. Like 4 people sent me the ad. I messaged the guy and said, hey, I'm out of town, but I'd really like to buy these. Any chance you'll still have them in 2 weeks? He sold them an hour later. The 72 had a 4-speed and a big block, which is really cool. Bullwag's neighbor growing up does incredible hand pinstriping and paint jobs in general. Have a lot to learn from him. I'd really like to get into pinstriping and hand lettering. I've done it. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. But yeah. Oh, Vintage Adventure Drives. Wait, I didn't have Hemi parts then. I'll be running in the 7s now. Nice. Is everyone hitting that like button? Great question. The big questions. Hot Shoe had a 73 Charger with a 400. Snack in a box. Is there a link to your merch, and do you have beanies? Yes, and yes. It'll be cold in the Northeast soon. Yes, it will. I bet McLovin will put up another link to my merch shop, but if he doesn't in the next moment or two, it's shop.deaddodgegarage.com. Jay Hunto's Garage. If you had to guess, what do you think is the most likely to break on the Barracuda? Rear left axle shaft. Driver's side axle shaft. I have a spare. Apparently, those are only good for about 5 passes. Yes. Oh, Jeff Miletich. Oh, they have beanies. Yep. McLovin did, in fact, put up a link. Thank you, my friend. It's hot and sticky and gross. Skims. Oh, nice. Thinking about having a banana wearing a bikini leaning on a 400 script for the skimpy banana. Um, okay, here's my idea. You can't have it, but it's Miss Chiquita, like posing like this. That would be for the tailgate of the banana if it had a tailgate. Yes, Jeff loves his DDG beanie. Thank you, Jeff. 73 yellow, 404 speed, used to run around Findlay back in the day. I'd love to have a 73 4 Charger rally with the black stripe on yellow. I've always thought that's good looking. Tubatorium says, Perseverance, good travels. Amazing job through the setbacks. Thank you. Much appreciated. Quite an old inn. Hey, there's actually a truck here in truck parking now. Mark M says, I rocked my new Scrap Pack shirt at a car show yesterday. You're right about the great quality. Also brought home more hardware for the Barracuda. Hell yeah. Nice. I should have put my name on that Barracuda somewhere. No one's ever going to know. It's messed up. Very cool.
Let's get some chalk paint.
Yes, yes. I have window paint with me that I might scroll DDG on the back window with or something. We'll see. I thought it was painting. Oh, this is Vintage Adventure Drive. Thought I was repainting or painting my Scamp Y4 gold. Apparently, later Y4 was yellow. That's what my car is going to be now. I don't know about that. I know color codes changed periodically. Yeah, shoe polish works too. Yes. Kevin Brunk, any chance of shirts in tall sizes? They don't have them in the line of shirts that I use. And so the problem is I would have to find a different shirt brand, a different shirt line, and then do like a duplicate entry for that. And then I'd have to order some test pieces. It's complicated. If they had tall sizes, I'd already have them. But the Bella is Canvas Bella, I think, is the line of shirts I use, and they don't have talls, unfortunately. Um, is there a chance I figure that out at some point? Yes. Nice. Alcir, yeah, I've actually got a tent with me, but we haven't had any opportunity to use it.
Plus, it's been muggy and thunderstormy.
Yes, Chris, the cool kids will know it's me. I know. I'm not worried about that. Someone just said, "Oh, you could use window paint." Oh, I have that. McLovin wants to know, can we get the Scrap Pack graphic on a hoodie for winter? Yeah, we should do that. We should definitely do that. On second thought, let us not go to Camelot. It is a silly place. Will this be the farthest east you've gone? No, I've been across the Mississippi once. Tracy Gunn in the house. How's it going, Tracy? Robert Fitch would buy a Scrap Pack hoodie. Casey Harper, where are you heading tonight?
Ozark.
Ozark, Arkansas. My wife lived there when she was wee. Yes. Remind me to make Scrap Pack hoodies and banana shirts. I like to push the pram a lot. That probably wasn't low enough. I'm not a bass. I'm like a tenor, I think. I've also been to Nashville. I've been to Nashville and I've been to Chicago. In fact, I went into Indiana by like 4 blocks. I don't know which of those spots is further that way. If you happen into Iowa, let me know. This valiant adventure. Not going that way this time, I don't think. I'm planning to take a relatively direct route home, but I have to come back to Arkansas and then leave from there. So don't try and run from the police. I wasn't planning on it. I am in Oklahoma, outside a tiny casino. Well, the sign says Asino, so yeah. Nice. Vintage Adventure drives through a picture on the Discord of the the yellow cow on the scamp. Cool. I can't look at that right now. We would lose everything, but I'll probably see it later. I do apologize. I haven't been on the Discord much lately. There's been so much going on. Nashville's farthest. Yeah, so that's the farthest east I've ever been. Excuse me. Where's this racetrack at? Sikeston, Missouri. It's called, nope, don't remember. I'm going to start the truck because there's a semi idling next to us, so that just seems fair. We're going to do this. And then Can we make lights not happen? No? There we go. Yeah, parking brake on. Turns the lights on. What year is the banana? 1967. Yeah, we haven't been on a road trip together in quite a while, actually. We used to do this all the time. We would always take a drive one in April for our anniversary and then one in September for her birthday.
It's been a year.
Has it?
Like, well, 2. I guess it was 2 years ago that, like, this time of year that we went on our last trip, I think. But I don't remember where it was to.
Yes, Ava is not with us. She has school. She's staying with my brother.
Too much direct driving.
Yeah. Oh, Ozark's where I bought, where All Classics got his 74 D200. I probably knew that. Dust Devil Garage says, pretty sure you're getting the long haul trophy. Is there a trophy? Because, yeah, I will be winning that. Unless somebody came from the top of Canada. Garbage Can Cuda hats. Go for Garage. We don't have a Cuda design yet. There will definitely be shirts at some point. Did you bring a guitar with you? I did, but it's stuck under the back seat. It would be really hard to get out right now. Like, I don't know if you can see this. You can't, but it's just a mountain of stuff back there. Having a full crew truck is really nice. Traveling in the ramp truck, being on the road for 2 weeks and like dealing with clothes and tools, and yeah, this is way nicer. We'll never see you up here in New York. Oh, I don't know about all that. We're going to do the Eastern Seaboard someday, but we probably won't drive out there with a race car or anything.
My sister lives in New York.
Right. Vintage Adventure Drive says, the other side of the sign at Golden Pony just says Sino. Yeah, did I say a Sino? It's Sino. Sorry, yeah. It just says Sino. It's hilarious. Jeffers Motorsport Park? Jeffers? Huh. While in Missouri, pick up some Gates barbecue sauce. I only use it as light seasoning on king salmon. Well, I don't eat salmon, but I do drink barbecue sauce. Keith Hill. Jeffers Motorsports Park. Okay. Last time I streamed from the road, there was a train and there were like coyotes howling in the background. That live, for whatever reason, has more views than any other live I've ever done. Dog's coming back out. He must have lost it all. Yes, there totally is a guitar in the back seat, but there's no way I'm getting it out. I apologize. I will be streaming next Sunday from somewhere, and I'll have a guitar with me probably. All Classics, you are more than welcome to post a link to your video on the Discord. Mark Sauvé keeps thinking a clown or something will show up behind me. We're on 40. Oh, cool. It's only 5 hours from Bill. Think I will come Thursday night. Fantastic. Yeah, I guess there's that meet thing. So I imagine I will be there. Yeah, apparently they do an early tech on Thursdays, and Joe says he likes to go to that. So I'm just kind of tagging along with him. Crew cabs do change lives. David says, you missed our first actual rain. I'll save some fog and gray for you. Appreciated. Yeah. Oh, Dennis Wheeler says, Jamie's winning at life, remembering his anniversary and his wife's birthday in the same breath. I remember them. I'm not any good at buying gifts for them, but I do remember them. Is Mrs. Jamie camera shy? Mrs. Jamie has no interest in being on YouTube. She's holding up the antenna. Jay Slowy just got here. Jamie, how far did you make it? We're in Oklahoma, somewhere. Tony's Hot Rod Garage from Prescott, Arizona got it last year. He commented on my video today, I believe. Pretty sure. Just sing a song. Do I have to do all of Mercedes-Benz by Janis Joplin? I don't really want to.
Do you need karaoke music?
No. Vintage Adventure Drives will probably miss tech on Thursday. Get off work 7 a.m. Thursday morning. It'll be a mad dash to get loaded up. Take a nap. Please take a nap. Austin Holmes says, safe travels, bro. Loving the CUDA build. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. John M., do you get any shakedown time at the track? I'm going with Joe to his local spot to do some testing this week. That is the plan. Same place we tested the Demon last year before I broke it in Tennessee. Yes, playing guitar has become a big part of my live feeds. It always has been, really, I think. Cover some Joel Simpson. Some Sturgis Simpson. That's a good autocorrect. It was Jeffers Motorsports Park, but changed owners. Think it's Sykeston Raceway. Interesting. Whoa, Cocky Man just sent $200. Didn't you already send $200? Are you feeling okay? Jesus, man. Crankshaft does not align with rear main seal housing on 440. Oil leaks. Issue is oil leaks. This is from a 72 Roadrunner. Got this from another YouTuber. Thoughts. Crankshaft does not align with rear main seal housing. How so? How could it not align? That doesn't make sense. There's a little knurled area where the seal rides. I don't know how it couldn't align. I'm not sure how that could work. Huh. Anyway, apparently Cocky Man is funding this entire operation. Thank you, Cocky Man.
Wow. Like all of our hotels.
Pretty much, yeah. Crankshaft does not align with rear main seal housing. I'm not sure how that would work. I know, I wish Tony was coming down. I have his timing light. But I guess I'm just keeping it. Bill Max just ran it past the better half. She said she didn't care. Thinks she has a boyfriend. I guess I'll see you there. Rooster, Uncle Tony has said he thinks I have the best YouTube channel many times. And thank you very much to Tony for that. What a guy. Skeleton Raceway? Huh. Yeah, everyone say thank you to Cocky Man. He's funding this whole operation. David says, hey, Alan, since James gone for a couple weeks, can you come fix all my crap instead? This live has officially paid for half of my trip. Don't look a gift horse in the butt. That's what I always say. Birdcorn, love the channel. Just curious why you don't use clutch fans on most of your builds. They're too tall.
What about a golden pony? What are you supposed to do?
Don't look a golden pony in any part of its anything. Just don't look at it. Don't perceive the golden pony. Clutch fans are tall. They often do not fit when you're hacking crap together. There's the special super short one out there. The Demon has one because it's a factory clutch fan car. But yeah, Alan grabbed the one fan clutch we have, and we considered using it on the garbage can to save power. But this disembodied head thing's getting weird. Anyway, it didn't fit by a long shot. A cover of Mercedes-Benz with various Chrysler model names instead of European sports cars. 38 Racing? Yes, I will indeed see you soon. Trip is going great. Thank you. Bill Mize was the biggest donor till now. He still is over time. No question. Let's not start a bidding war. Yeah. Oh, God, you still have the timing light. He made a whole video about, yeah. I would have mailed it back to him. All he had to do was go run his car and beat my time. That's all he had to do. Rory Desjardins is here and says, isn't it bedtime in Oklahoma? It's only 9 o'clock. Do you ever sing love songs to the missus? No, that's awkward. I mean, I have. It's been a while, though. I've written her enough of them. Short clutch fan is a pain. Yeah, so short you can't thread the bolts in behind it. Yeah, it's a problem.
That was the
Panther sculptural base coffee table. I looked at it. Lightbulb Fun says it's 3 a.m. here and I have just taken delivery of a pizza. Nice. I almost did that last night, but we didn't. Tony stole Peg's leg. He deserves having his timing light stolen. A bunch of people said, yeah, that was fair. Dude, yeah, Chris, stuff the timing light in a USPS flat rate box and tape every square inch of it. I was thinking about doing that. It'd be so good. Alan will work for Mopars. That's true. Can confirm. You look like the big floating head from Wizard of Oz. Nice. 390 sure grip and a Hurst shifter. Hell yeah. Oh, my eye is wandering. It's terrible. Yeah. What? Newer ham radio Elmer says, my Daimler Chrysler Gold Award ring. I've never seen one of the rings, but that's awesome. 10K gold, weighs 13.2 grams, worth $1,300. Sell it for scrap, I guess. Master Tech 40 years. Dude, that's so cool. I mean, I don't know about you. It's your life. I wouldn't get rid of that. Oh, Bill Mize thought about outbidding, but I need the scratch to make it to the race. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, this one is going to be short. We've only been here 50 minutes. Jay Hunter says, I've never had any interest in Mopar since I grew up on late 60s Mustangs until I came across your channel. I have a new respect and interest. Dukes of Hazzard helped as well. Thanks, Jamie. You're welcome. Happy to help. Yes, Robert, many of them. Oh.
Look at that van.
Anthony Button, this is for you. Oh, I don't know if you can see it at all, but it's a fantastic B van, and it's $20,000 Tonka truck themed. It's pretty sick. That's funny.
Just scrolling Marketplace.
Lane Conley doesn't like driving at night anymore. Dude, in this new truck, I can see stuff. It's really weird. Brian will not make that mistake again. Good plan. Wow. Woo! Nice. Diecast Dream Customs is here. I would send a dime, but you don't need to do that, my friend. Hope you're rocking it, brother. Can't wait to see the video. Wish I could be there. I wish you could too. I brought that shirt you made me. Try driving an ambulance at night through all the fun cities. No, I don't think I will. Everyone hates HID headlights till your rig has them. Well, they're LEDs, but yeah. Thank you, Alcir. Yes. Someone pulling over on the side of the road to do a live 2 thumbs up. I think this is the 3rd time I've done that. Yeah. Casey Harper says, I love all the odd underdog stuff and dodges and Plymouth fall in that category. This channel is just right for me. Yes, it is. You have arrived. Why does it seem every time Jamie looks away, he's checking with his captors? Honestly, I'm scanning for the local constabulary. Lightbulb fun. As a British guy, your channel has been a very fun crash course in all things Chrysler. Discovered it via Perky, and then have been binge watched large portions of the back catalog. Thank you. Yeah, Perky was a big one for bringing people in. That and the 81 Challenger. Andrea Mills, have you ever watched Austin at Obsolete Automotive? A lot of cool Mopars. I have been following him for 5 years, 4 or 5 years on Instagram, and I've seen a lot of cool stuff come and go. And at one time, he offered one of his really cool forward look cars for possible part trade. And I actually messaged him, and I was thinking I would part trade him something and go to the Midwest and get it and drive it back. But honestly, his kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know, just an attitude thing, I guess. Oh boy, Martin Baumforth is here and says, "Hey Jamie, just back from the hospital. Mrs. was taken in an ambulance, has a kidney infection." Well, that's not good. Best of luck to Mrs. Martin. Don't get any kidney infections.
I'll try.
Okay. Bill Mize was the Mustang guy till 3 years ago. I was watching Nick's Garage from Canada and got the Mopar bug. Then I found Jamie, and I don't watch much else. Thank you, Bill. Don't need it. No, you don't. But Scott DeForge is checking out a 38 Chrysler C19 two-door tomorrow. That's awesome. Have fun. My mom's about to go all historian? Is she? Oh. What part of Britain are you in? Nice. Casey, I actually like Buicks too. I think I've mentioned that. I've had one. Electra 225. Great car. Austin lives an hour from Andrea Mills. Nice. I'm at the bottom of the comments. It's amazing. They have tons in common with Mopar. They're just cool. I don't know. I just like them. I've never really been into many General Motors products, but I do like Buicks. I'd have another Electra. Adopted any more animals lately? Yeah, 2 kittens. I don't want to talk about it. Hot Shoe says the Mopar bug would have been the Colt. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we currently have 2 kittens. Fosters. One of them's probably staying. I would throw this, but I don't actually want it to land on anything back there. Did you watch? Oh, Dan Orcutt. Did you watch Gnarly Speed Shop's Charger Build? I watched them first, then the algorithm sent me to you. Came for the Mopar, stayed for the comedy and the music show. Oh yeah, rocker shafts, right? Didn't think about that. Any different? I've seen little bits of their build. I follow them, Liv at least on Instagram as well. Actually bought a vintage sticker from her web store. I would have gotten a t-shirt too, but it was too expensive. But sometimes she has cool stuff and she'll put up Instagram posts like, hey, I'm selling these stickers or these shirts or whatever. And so I got one of those and it is on the Barracuda now. It's I don't remember what brand wheels, but it's cool. Any difficult freeways you've had to endure? Had my frustrations in the last week on I-5. I-5 sucks, but
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
40 coming out of Albuquerque.
Yes. A lot of I-40 has sucked. A lot of it has 2 lanes and just blockades of trucks. It's terrible. And then there was construction coming. Yeah, that was out of Albuquerque, right?
Yeah, it was out.
Yeah. There was a 30-plus minute construction backup because they had a lane closed and there was nothing going on. It was terrible. But chasing a lightning storm across the state of New Mexico for 2 hours immediately after that did help to make up for it. I've heard of Musty One. He has a Challenger Project Barden find off the road for decades. Everybody needs a kitty. Yeah, one.
Fight me.
Vintage Adventure Drives. Decided to have my first industrial red engine soon. Good for you. I do all my builds industrial red. You're going to have to end the live before the fans start showing up. Bill might send another $50. Thank you, Bill. You're not going to beat Cocky Man, though. Tonight. Could that 440 engine rear main seal prone be a damaged seal retainer or mating surface like old threads? Well, he said they weren't aligning. That's the part I don't get. Jared Kane came for the Mopar Tech, stayed for the Mopar Tech, and the let's go to prison quotes. Did you have to stick your thumb up my ass? Nope. But it happened. There you go. Stuart Cody, you got a number in mind? What's your 66 going to run in the 8th? Demon ran 791s. I'm hoping to be close to that. A little slower, a little faster would be fine. You're my favorite child that I know of. Oh my God. Wow. Is this the Halloween live tonight? Spooky. Man. Where are you? Oh my God. Spooky. Nice. Have you driven any of Route 66? Little chunks of it, yes, and 40 will beat you to death in some states. Absolutely. Have you squeezed a guitar under the Ram? Yes, but it's under the back seat. Can't get to it. Bill Mize is headed to bed. Got to make some money for the weekend. Just asked the wife to say, oh, she didn't trust anyone to watch dogs. Didn't say anything about grandkids. Yes, I've driven some chunks of Route 66, and it was cool. I'd love to do a Route 66 road trip someday, but you really have to set aside time for that, like a lot. But we've been, a bunch of 40 runs next to it, so we have seen a good bit of it today. If you take 6 just south of Albuquerque, you miss the city, one of my favorite cutoffs. Dude, initially when we first charted our course, we were going to, and then we stopped somewhere and Google rerouted us right through the city, and I just said, okay, well, it's the fastest way. Then we sat in traffic for half an hour. That was fun. Casey Harper, wondering how good your slicks are going to behave on that surface. Probably good. We'll see. Hot Shoe has no feel for 8th mile times. It's kind of all I have a feel for. Copy. Yeah, Bell James. Yeah, I actually last time I visited Joe, he pointed at the lot where his house was going to be built. So I kind of sort of know where it's at. Oh, yeah, Washington to Missouri via New Mexico. Yes, Mrs. Jamie wanted to see Roswell, so we went to Roswell. It added a few hours, I think, going this way, but not a big deal. No Freebird, no Stairway to Heaven. Practice it elsewhere. Stuart Cody ran an 8:10 in my 65 Barracuda on Saturday. Nice. If I ended up there, I would be tickled pink. Eventually, I really want to be faster than the Demon. But, yeah. Nobody runs quarter anymore. That's exactly it. Yeah, I don't want to go that fast. This Valiant adventure, taking the 66 Valiant all the way down and back the Mother Road, is a bucket list item I'm looking forward to. That sounds amazing. But yeah, you better have like a month to do that. Well, I've been on for an hour. That seems pretty good. I think we're going to hit the road and get to our hotel. I think we're not going to roll in there until like a little after 11. So yeah, this is probably a good time to do that. I don't know that song, Tim. But I do want to thank everybody for hanging out, and I certainly want to thank Bill Mize, Cocky Man, and everybody else that donated a super chat, which was many of you. Plymouth on Plywood, McLovin, Dust Devil Garage, Driveway Misfits Chris, Robert Fitch, specifically not Gas Money, Dan Arcott, Tony Sears, Paul Wortman. Thanks, everybody. Much appreciated. Snorting whiskey and drinking cocaine. That's not a good idea. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the road now. Spooky. All right.
Sound like my alarm.
I know. That sounds exactly like your alarm. Okay. Stalked by a dog man. Yes, I'm dedicated Auto Hobby Services. Thank you. And thank you for your membership, by the way. And all the other members and people hanging out here and commenting on videos and watching them and making sure I get a paycheck. Thanks to everybody. All right, later, Gators. May your shifts be crisp and your ET low. Thank you, Scott. Next time we live stream, I will have already probably broken my car somewhere, so can't wait. Thanks. See you later. Bye. 747 in the 8th would be too fast. I'd get thrown out for not having a roll bar. Let's try not to do that. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye. Thanks. Bye. See you. Bye.